Hello. Have we met before? It does not matter. You may kiss the hand. Moi. It's wonderful to meet you today. I am Teresa. Teresa. Tere. I am Teresa. Teresa. I am working it out. It is a complex name because it is a complex day for me. It is based off of Mother Teresa. You know, the lady, she does all the giving. She's a saint, but she was alive. I don't understand the saints. I was not raised religiously. But I know she was a giving woman, and today I am being a giving woman for you. Today you will be getting a one-of-a-kind sketch from me, one of the best artists, no, the best artist to grace this earth in my lifetime. Potentially forever, but these are things that we have to let the world shake out. For example, I can tell you this piece of art clearly bought at a Michael's, clearly made by a robot or a child. I make real art, and as part of my art journey, I have been volunteering with the Pointillism Institute to bring back pointillism, and that is what we will be doing today. We will be doing a pointillism sketch of your beautiful, well, I will make beautiful your face that has beauty within it, because anything can be art and anything can be beautiful. So before we go, would you like my autograph? Teresa. I do not know how to spell it, so it looks like this. It's Avant. There you go. Enjoy. And now I would like you to, I guess, what inspires you? I need some notes about your personality. What inspires you? Well, what inspires me is nature. It is human. It is raw. It is primitive. Yes, it is. Saying hello to our neighbors and saying I hate you to our neighbors. It is this forced thing. We force each other into this, this cultural thing. So that is what inspires me, and I think that will come through in this art piece, because when I see you, I see the oppressive culture we exist in and the beauty in the fighting that. So it will be maybe not the most flattering poster of you, but it will be art nonetheless. So thank you for, how much did you pay for this? You won it in an auction, yeah? That's a lot of money. That is more. I mean, you could have spent more on me, but that is a lot of money. It's more than I would have spent to spend time with you. So, I don't know. Do you have any other questions for me? Yes, this is my voice. It is natural. No, I will not tell you where I grew up. And yes, if I lose the accent, it is not because it is fake. It is because I have lived in so many countries. I am such a cultured woman. Oh, and before we begin, I must tell you the sacrifices I made myself, other than just being here and pimping my workout for, pointillism, but, the common man. I also, in order to seem inviting, I put on these fun earrings. Are they fun enough for you? Do you enjoy the earrings? Yes. You better, because I hate them and they are for you. So please do appreciate it. And I, of course, have my non-threatening low bun. You see that it slipped there because I became British, because I did spend a year living under the Thames River. I dug, I burrowed, I lived with the worms and lived under in the moisture, surviving just off of the things around me as an artist to become more in depth with nature. So that is why sometimes I become British or Scottish or something. Anyway, do you have any further questions? If I answered none of your questions, it is fine too. Yeah? Okay. What do you know about pointillism? Well, it's not just about dots. I'm not just dotted line. Signing on the dotted line, signing away your future, signing away your passions. Because of pointillism, no, it's about how these small squiggles, they exist together and they make something more beautiful. Okay, can you do your head like this? Like this. Please. Thank you. That chin is unique. I like it. I like having a unique chin. Yes, yes. And can you rotate? Rotate like rotisserie chicken. Yes, thank you. Have you ever had the Costco rotisserie chicken? Yes. It's very good and it stays very stable pricing. That is, it is a trick of capitalism, but it's one that benefits the common man, and therefore I enjoy it. Yes, we're doing many little dots, little dots, little dots. Do you mind if I just... I want to see how the dots reflect off your real face. So, it's only a permanent marker. It will come off in a matter of weeks, maybe a year. You don't have any open wounds, right? Oh, you do have a little pimple right down there. Yes, that one might stay forever. I did an apprenticeship in tattooing, and I learned all about how open wounds can absorb ink, and then it becomes part of it. But it will just help you remember. Like, obviously, you will have your piece of paper to remember this moment, but... good roadmap. Let me just... Yes, this was not helping. It was rough. That is part of the process. Going through things like this. Okay, we are starting from square one. I'm going to follow the map I created. So we'll do, yes, the top, the bottom. We're kind of seeing how all these different sized dots will play into each other as we create the overall image of your face. Can you relax? I'm getting a stressed out vibe from you, and this is supposed to be fun, so can you relax? Maybe breathe in, breathe out. Oh, I don't know what else I can do for you. So, again, let me just take in the face, stop scowling. Yes, I can sense. I will take the anxiety out of the art. Or maybe it will become a comment, the brilliance that I exude. I will always find a solution. No, this is a normal pad. I am using normal or regular expected paper for you, so I would never dream of producing a product without it. Yes. Point. Okay, here we go. When I was traveling through Europe, studying all the arts of the past, I've been everywhere, all cultures have their own art and their own art history. Honestly, Europe, it is, my homeland, but it is also, not you don't get to know that, I guess, vaguely near the continent of Europe. I will let you know. So I start in Europe. I go to learn everything there is to learn about art from the Europeans, which is a very limited amount, especially compared to all that I know now and all that they have absorbed across all of the world. But that is where I first started doing pointillism. And, I was young at that point, pretty much a baby when I mastered pointillism. But some people, they spend their whole lives fighting to understand this art. It's almost sad. Like, I don't think it's sad from the standpoint that they are devoting their life to art, but it's just such a, you see when I put the dots on your face, pop, 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 pop. It just makes it so easy to understand. And if people would just engage with their art instead of trying to dwindle it down to just simply the paper, then they would be making better art and they would be learning the pointillism faster. But I cannot save the world. I can only beautify it with my work. So I try. Thank you for the compliments. I'm sure you are thinking. You've been quite quiet. Stay still. Interesting. You know, that thing on your face, would you like it to be in or would you like it to be out? Normally I would not give the option, but seeing as this is charity work, I figured I'd let you have choice. Yes. Okay. You know, the thing in the corner. Well, I would get that checked out regardless. I'll put it in. I feel like it gives you some character. Yes. Now we're doing the small dotting for the fine detail now. Yes. Yes, do not speak. I'm very close to being finished and you are a distraction. But do listen. I do appreciate you giving your time to art like this and your money. It is very important. Not as many people give to art as they used to. You know, in the old days, it would be I would find someone full of money like you, who goes, "You are the best artist to ever walk the world." I get to bada bing, bada boom, run around making my art, never worry about money. They feed me, they clothe me, and I get to do whatever I want. You know, for the greater good. But now it is so taxes and, you know, visas and the Visa card is exhausting, frankly. What eyebrow formation is natural for you? Are you holding your face weird? I think you're holding your face weird. I'm going to change it. Well, you don't really have an arch, you just have kind of hair going wherever. And I just feel like I need to shape out the structure a little bit more. Excellent, excellent. It is coming together quickly. If I do say so myself, it is one of the most beautiful pieces I've ever done. Well, you know, you played a part in sitting there quietly while I fixed you, but a part nonetheless. You know, I need to blend in. What people don't understand is it is like drawing in a sense, but you must blend in your structural guides, you know, the big dots I put in to map the overall curves of your face. They must be changed out. Let me fix that nose. You know, you could probably show this to your surgeon later. Up and down the nose bridge, just like in real life. Boop, 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 boop. Up and down the nose bridge. Again, these eyebrows. It's better than real life, but it still could use some work. Okay, we are making progress. And finally, are you ready to see? It is Eric Roll. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna make you cry. Except when you're crying a little bit. It's April Fool's Day. You get a Rick Ross painting. Isn't that exciting? It's fun, right? It's fun and goofy and silly. Well, happy April Fools. You will not be getting a refund because it is charitable donation. But if you so desperately need pointillism drawing, I have mentor, or reverse mentor. I am mentor to them. Yes, I have some little kid who will come do this. They are a young prodigy, basically. They are 7. They love dots. It will be fine. So thank you for your time. Happy April Fools. Mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.